Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, before I get started, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakodash. Double honors unto my apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim. As I here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. All right, it will be a real quick one. You know, this is dealing with obviously all the chaos that's occurring, and I'm gonna upload the thumbnail once I get it, once this uploads, on the front of the Economist magazine. They have a montage of Trump pictures, and it's basically called the Age of Chaos, right? And to those that are not in the know, you're not going to understand. That just seems like a cool photo. Like I said, I have to upload it once it's finished. But one of the elite's game strategies that they play is order out of chaos. You know, that's how they get down. That's a fighting style of theirs. They create the chaos and then bring in the order. So even with what we're seeing here today, where people are, you know, even myself, I'll say, when you view what's happening in the news, they want you to view this as if this is some Olympic battle, you know, China versus America, this, that, and the third. When in reality, all these countries and nations are in cahoots with each other, man. All right? All of this is just one big play to create chaos. You don't think that these elite, they want to bring in a new world order. See, these concepts and talking points don't get spoken on and as much as they once were, because a lot of, the way I look at it, I'm gonna use this term lightly, but just the term conspiracy theorist, so to speak. The average person, the majority of, you know, newly awoken people to the world's chaos are they don't know some things, you know. They're not experienced in certain concepts of what's really being played. The New World Order is a one world government with one religion, one government, one religion, and one currency. So you got some people who are viewing what's going on as like, oh, this is a trade war between America and China, and China can't win. It's a lose-lose. You know, if you're looking at it from such a shallow angle, then yeah, of course. But they're all working together. They're all collapsing the world economies to bring in a new world order. That's what this is. It's they've been talking about it, the Great Reset. What is this Great Reset? What are they resetting this society back to for it to be such a great thing? Or what is being reset? This economy, the laws, the way this place operates. That's why when you have, which they destroyed a few years back, but the Georgia Guidestones, which several of us here, we went several years back. We went up there, right? And everybody loves to focus in on maintaining humanity at a natural perpetual balance of 500 million. But one of the other laws within the Georgia Guidestones is to basically get rid of useless laws, right? And what laws would you believe are the useless ones? The useless, shalom, the useless laws are technically laws that would benefit you, right? Protect you. All of these first New World Order laws are going to be against you. You're cattle. You're not you're not seen as, because technically speaking, the New World Order is going to be, I'm not talking about the truth of the New World Order, but in their eyes, the elite, these devils, is that the New World Order is going to be run and ruled and established by the little hats, okay? The hook noses. So all of these things are lining in together, all right, where they're pushing forward. That's why a few weeks before all this bullshit occurred, you had Trump over there in Israel with a yarmulke on, and there's rumors of him converting to Judaism. Okay, all of this is not by chance and coincidence. This is all done. It's a play. It's a play that's being played out in front of us. Okay, so again, these arguments and talking points of, well, China can't do this. Well, who do you think established globalization? Who do you think established and destroyed the independence of America? America. But Americans, and I heard this word the other day, yesterday actually, and I was like, that's a good word. I can't say who said it, but I didn't create it, so I'm not taking credit for it. But you Americans, specifically you white Americans, are experiencing a thing called economic nostalgia. You want this world that's, you want what America was 50 to 100 years ago. You know, factories and steel workers and, cars being made, and, you name it, is being made in America. But all of this is establishing that America is the whore of the Bible. The Bible speaks about Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. All right, the whore that rode upon the seven-head, 10-horn beast. America is definitely that whore. Okay, 88 damn near majority of the shit that we have in America is produced elsewhere. All right, everything. 80, damn near, you could say damn near 100% of all the shit. You could really go as far as say almost 100%. Because then there's still these tricky laws and titles that, for instance, with the food, they'll allow you to have 10% of your canned good can be bugs. It could be still considered food. Things like that. Like, for instance, the beef. 85% of our beef comes from outside of America. But then the beef that you see that is called, that's like grass-fed, American, whatever you thinking, was still beef that came from other parts of the world, but they let it sit here for maybe a couple weeks before they slaughtered it. And now they stick a sticker on it calling it made in the USA. Everything about this place is deceitful. And that's why I said it's really economic nostalgia. Because a lot of you people believe that it's just that simple to turn back the factories on and, get people back in the factory working and this, that, and the third, and make America great again. It's like this devil Trump, that's what he is. It wouldn't matter if it was Trump or Biden, but Trump is just feeding into that born in the USA demon. So many of you have. You believe America is great because you've been being lied to your whole life that America is great. That's the only reason you believe that. You've been indoctrinated to believe that this is great. I think I saw something yesterday that China is basically the world's factory, right? And right now, even with the tariff negotiations, Trump has removed the tariffs attached to Vietnam. Because why? If you notice, most of our shit comes from Vietnam, our shoes and a lot of shit. But all China's going to do, as they're saying, is China's already deceitfully move a lot of its production to Vietnam. And it's just going to, instead of it saying made in China, you're going to start seeing way more made in Vietnam shit. Okay? But again, people believe that America is great because America tells Americans that it's great. And America hasn't been great for probably 100 years, if we're being honest. All right? America is a shit country. Crime is up. Poverty is up. Homelessness is up. There's not an exit in America that probably doesn't have people begging on it. All right? Let me see what you got there. Off-grid farming with... Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing, is if you believe that America is great, you're going to find all of this information and talking heads that are telling you that what Trump is doing is great. There's a clip that Ronald Reagan spoke during his presidency of speaking about tariffs and how tariffs work in the short term. Go look up Black Monday. I recently found out about that and was looking into that. When they put 100% tariffs on Japan, and then 6 months later, America was in a recession in '87. This isn't going to work. This is just some economic concept that Trump has been obsessed with going all the way back to the '80s. That's all this is. And for you old, the art of dealing, that's the new meme joke, the art of the deal. Like you're just going for the stupidity because of economic nostalgia. You want that made in America, which I'm gonna tell you another good movie to go watch. It's a comedy. Great movie to watch, but it's a comedy. It's The Campaign with Will Ferrell and the guy that was in Hangover, right? The chubby guy. It's a comedy. But in the movie, it expresses the fact that the elite set up these politicians to do what they want. But they wanted the elite in the movie was Dan Aykroyd and a few other people. They were like the elite, the hidden hands, the hidden power. They basically made it where they wanted a city in China named America, so that when they could put on a sticker or the tab made in America, you stupid people would think, oh, made in America, thinking Indiana, but it was a city in China named America. This is how these people work. See, a lot of you are about to have the little bit of patriots. They're using your ignorance within your patriotism to sway you into basically concentration camps and being marked, taking that RFID chip. Because again, you got to remember that this country is overdue for implementing CBDC transactions. Basically central, digital currencies. That's the next move. You think China gives a fuck about the UN, the yuan, or whatever the fuck that currency is? All these currencies are about to be done away with. Again, New World Order. One government, one religion, one currency is going to be used through the world. There's not about to be a US dollar. There's not about to be a yuan or a ruble or a peso or any of this shit. None of this. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about China and you Moabites. All right? Moab is not prophesied of importance in the scriptures. Okay? They are not. The meat and potatoes is Jacob and Esau. Moab might be the coleslaw on the plate, That they're like a side dish. Don't get me wrong, they have a level of they have more importance than some of these other nations. Definitely Moab is way more important than Japhet. Moab is way more important than Ham. All right. But again, the regular citizens of the world are about to be hewn, be cut down. They can't wait to bring you down. When you got these people talking these points of overpopulation, like again, they want to bring back these factory workers, factory jobs, which they're not going to put people in these jobs. You think they're going to hire your black ass or your white ass and put you in a fucking factory making $25, $30? You got motherfuckers that want to make $25 an hour at Zaxby's. You think they're going to pay you $25, $30, $40 to work in a factory to make this bullshit? Fuck out of here. We are about to witness the ultimate rollout of robots and AI. That's what this is all about. People are outdated. Again, a lot of you are new to this whole idea of witnessing that the government is against you. Go look up the Georgia Guidestones. They want to maintain humanity at a perpetual balance with nature at 500 million. That's their idea, to keep the world population at 500 million, a half a billion. There are almost 10 billion people on the planet Earth. You think America is part of that? Well, they're just going to kill everybody in the world off and keep Americans. Fuck out of here. You Americans as a whole are some of the stupidest, sickly people there are on the planet Earth. See, you only believe America is great because they've been putting these chants over you. Yes, we can chants. A lot of you still got yes, we can demons on you. Build back America better. BBB. Make America great again. These are great chants and talking points that a lot of you, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Hope, hope, hope. So you believe. But the whole time, in my time of viewing this, the first, I say, from Obama until now, who the fuck is going to say America's greater? America's not greater. America is way worse today than it was 30 years ago. Today is worse than it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 15 years ago. This place is crumbling fast. Scriptures tell you in Isaiah, the 30th chapter, that your iniquities are as a breaching wall. One day it's just going to collapse. There's not going to be much talk. You don't perceive, collapse just doesn't happen. Or it's like planned for, 6 weeks, 6 months from now, that bridge is going to collapse. No, it's like you wake up, oh shit, the bridge collapsed. That's what's going to happen. But what the elite are trying to do is, two things are happening. And a lot of you people, especially you niggas, you got rich dad, poor dad demons on you. You've been reading these books and you think that this applies to you because you got a couple $1,000s to your name, if you're lucky. The rich dad, poor dad guy owns gold mines and he's still a peon in comparison to the true elite. You think rich dad, poor dad guy is an elite member? He's just a rich guy. He's just rich. He knows that. That's why he's trying to tell y'all some truth, that this place is going to collapse. Nah, shit, no, this is the time to buy. I'm watching this nigga the other day. This is a time to buy stocks. Nigga, this is a time to stock up on your goods for your home. But you niggas believe in the buy the dip. You got assholes today talking about the economy has gained back $4 trillion worth. Well, I don't know. I'm not the biggest mathematician in the world, but if we lost $10 trillion of value over the last several days, and you add back $4 trillion of value, you still have a $6 trillion deficit. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But all you people are doing is it's going down. This is what happened. This economy is doing this. It's going down. Then it goes up a little bit. And then you're like, hell yeah, we're back. Buy the dip. But then it goes back down. And it's trending down. But like I say, believe these talking niggas and people on the internet that hope versus who see it for what it is. These major hedge funds are already calling for a recession. They're already saying we're in a bear market. For those that don't understand, there's a bear and bullish market. That's why when you go to the financial district in New York City, they have that big famous bull in the front. Bull is when the market is expanding, and bear is when the market is contracting. Okay? So again, say whatever you want. Yeah. These terrorists might go away, but this devil understands how to stick and move. He knows how to he know how to hit you 1-2 and get out of there. 1-2 and get out of there. You thinking, oh, that's whatever, just a little 1-2. Yeah, but your health bar is going down in the process. 1-2, fuck. 1-2, 1-2. The world is collapsing. The world economy. They know that. This is not some stupid American versus China Olympic pride type of energy. This is real. Okay? All right? They are destroying the economy around everybody. China's I don't give a damn about, again, those Chinese people are in their own captivity. Go back and watch. I was meditating yesterday, and I might watch it today, and I'm about to close up here. Go back and watch, if you've ever watched Boondocks Season 3, I believe, with the kickball match between China and Onceler, which Onceler represented the elite. And basically they were having this kickball game that was going to decide who pays what debts to who other. It's all a game to them. But your life is on the line. They're gambling your life, your livelihood. But a lot of you are just, like I say, suffering of economic nostalgia. And Trump is the greatest guy to do it because y'all believe in him. He's an idol. But all he's doing is doing the bidding of the Little Hats. He's an honorary Little Hat member. But hey, whatever. So with that, I'm going to close this up. I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Shem HaKadosh Baruch Atah. Shalom.